Hi everyone, I'm finally back from my holiday. I had a lovely time, thank you for asking. One of the highlights being that I got to visit the crystal shop that I mentioned in my 12 question witchy tag responses, being Past Impressions crystals in Beccles, Suffolk. Yes, I was very excited about visiting them, and I did, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I didn't go quite as mad as I went last year, as I quite as mad as I went last year. I went mad. Yeah, I guess that's right. It sounded a bit odd. Because last year, I'll show you that. Last year, the first thing that happened was I walked through the door, and they used to have a display right by the door of crystal spheres, and I saw this little guy. Now, my little setup here, my selenite and this tawny owl feather, which I found while we were away. We heard them hooting in the night, and they're the proper old hoot owls, to-it-to-oo type owls. And then the next day I found this feather lying in the field, so I was well chuffed about that. So they're sort of defining my space because I can't actually see what I'm filming, so hello. But yes, I walked through the door and spotted that little number, and I'm just going to have a peek at the camera. So yes, yeah, that you can see that all right. And that is white calcite, and I love calcite. I've mentioned this on many occasions, and I saw that and I thought, oh, I love you, you're coming home with me. So that was that. And crystal spheres tend to be a little bit pricey, although this was, this is quite reasonable. I'm not that crazy. But of course, they used to have more spheres in a different part of the shop. So after I'd already decided on this one, I wandered around and I found a clear quartz one. And I looked at it and I thought, oh no, I can't go home with two spheres. Hubby would not be pleased. But yeah, you guessed it. I did. One came home with me as well. I'm just going to roll it forward there. I can have a little peek at my camera if I crane my neck around. Yeah, I couldn't resist that. I mean, it's not perfect. I like the inclusions. You want inclusions. I don't want a clear one. And it's got a little bit of sort of like matrix in the cracks and bits and bobs, or muck or mud, or if it's my house, it could well be dust. But it was like this when I got it. So, but anyway, I couldn't resist that. That was just so lovely. And oh, it makes my hand tingle when I hold it. I love it. But I do love my calcite. My calcite's my baby. I do love this one. It's so pretty. So that was that. That was last year. This year I was much more restrained. Oh, and I apologize if this sounds a bit funny. I'm recording it upstairs, right close to the window, because the light's very bad today. And to me it sounds very echoey. I hope that isn't picked up on the phone. Right. Enough of that. I don't want this to take forever. Since I started with the calcites, I will continue with the calcites. I have been wanting a piece of green calcite for ages. Oh, damn, I meant to bring my little necklace up. I won a piece of green calcite mounted wrapped in wire and on a necklace a while back, and I really loved it, but I wanted a piece to just, play about with. And it is really difficult to find any green calcite in England at the moment. All the places I've spoken to said, we can't get it, or they say they're sending us green, and when it shows up, it's like it's practically white. You might just, if you squinted at it hard, it might look slightly green. So anyway, so it's not the biggest piece. It's got a little bit of sort of brownish coloring there, but I don't care. I'm happy with it. I got my green calcite. And I also got a really yummy piece of orange calcite. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope the light does it justice. It's just, that just looks like a slice out of an orange. You just want to suck on that. That's gorgeous. And by comparison, I bought a couple of orange calcite tumblestones at my local favorite crystal shop. I say local favorite, my only local crystal shop. And where is it? You can see, you might be able to see, they look decidedly sort of toffee colored compared to the orange of this guy. I still love them. They're still very pretty. They still, say sunshine to me, so I'm happy. So that was the calcite. Oh, and then I'm not a big fan of palm stones. I don't normally buy them, but I couldn't resist that. Now, I don't know if I can actually get it to focus properly, so maybe a little bit circumspect and just kind of roll it around there. I don't know if you can see the flashes in that. That is a piece of honey calcite, and I just couldn't resist that. Wouldn't that make a gorgeous pendant? But anyway, so that's my baby now. So I'm really doing well in the calcite department. I then in addition bought a couple of almandine garnets, which are the really dark, almost purpley ones. You probably won't see any red in that at all. The light's not strong enough. I can just see a little bit of red being picked up by the light that's shining through this side as I'm looking at it, but they're just going to look like black lumps to you. But yeah, anyway, I wanted them, I got them, I'm happy. I finally got a piece of rhodochrosite, although it's quite small, dainty, another little bijou item. But, you know, I like it, it's pretty, I like the colors, I like the stone itself, because I always give them a quick interview before I take them home. I bought this. I've never even seen one of these in a shop before. This is a piece of seraphonite, and it almost looks furry. It's like it's sort of almost like it has sort of a green agate sort of base with like what was the word that I was thinking of? Oh, like mica little pieces in it. I don't know what the composition is, but that was just so pretty, and I really like that, and I'd never seen it before, so I was pleased to find a piece of that. And finally, you'll be pleased to hear, because this is going to be a very short video, I hope, I just got myself another lump of clear quartz, well, point, that's obviously been through the wars. I mean, this has got all sorts of dings and chips and cracks and what have you, but I don't care, because I've got another piece like this, and I just wanted a pair, at least, because you can never have too much clear quartz, can you? And that really is it. That's all I have to say. I'm back now. I don't know when I'm going to catch up with everybody's videos, and if I do, if I see something I want to respond to, so you may or may not be hearing from me for a little while. But oh, and you may have just heard my cat. That was Beastie saying hello. I'm using one of her favorite afternoon perches in which to film this. So she's not best pleased with me at the moment. So I'm going to have to go and let her get back to sleep. Okay, take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye.